everybody, thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to be making a couple little brackets to bring all of our steel tubing into the new shop. Let's do it. Alright, I got the design for our rack. You might not be able to tell what this looks like because there's a lot of lines on there, but I got the design for it, so we're going to start cutting tubing and start prepping metal to get welded. Alright, that's just to remove the mill scale and any rust and surface issues that might prevent proper welding, proper painting, corrosion, anything like that. So that just removes all that surface stuff, gets the metal kind of clean, and now we're ready to start measuring and cutting and prepping to weld. I'm gonna definitely need more metal in this. I have another tube in the other shop. I'm just gonna have to cut it in half before I can bring it in here because it's 20 feet long. Okay, I'm gonna go grab more metal. Gotta cut this other thing in half because it's 16 feet long. Sorry, 20, I meant 20. If it was 16, it would fit, but it's not. Okay, here's hoping it doesn't decide to try to kill me, because they do sometimes just decide that manslaughter is a viable option. Oh my. Sorry about that. Whew! That was sketchy. Alright, get up in here. Okay. All 10 fingers still attached. Okay, so now we'll weld that, and now we have that little taper on the end. This sounds awful, check it out. Yeah, glad I have a headset. Alright, now I gotta mark these because we're gonna drill a hole for us to be able to put a screw through. Alright, we are ready to start welding some stuff. So we're gonna tack the ends of these little flaps that we made. We gotta squeeze them together, and then we're gonna kind of tack weld or weld the end of them. And then we can drill all of our holes to put screws through. And then we can finish welding all the individual pieces together, tack it, and weld them together. So, next step, get these kind of squeezed together on the ends, weld the ends up so that they don't move as we're trying to drill them, and then we can drill all of our screw holes. So let's do that now. All right, so now we can drill out for our screws, but I'm gonna mark all these so we know where to put the hole at. All right. Okay. Okay, I forgot to miter these so that they can join like this. So we gotta cut this at a 45 and this at a 45 real quick. Okay. I really can't cut these at the wrong angle because they take a while to make. Okay, so this is what they're gonna look like. And then they'll go up on the wall. Then they'll go up here like this. So that's all three of these. They are ready to be installed. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some screws and my impact, and we can hang all three of these. I'm debating making my tubing 10-foot sections instead of a 15-foot and a 5-foot like I was gonna do, because they come in 20-foot sections, and I was going to originally come down to a 15-foot and a 5-foot, and then they'd fit in here. But what I think I'm gonna do is cut them all into 10-foot sections and only have them kind of over this general spot, so I'm not having to go all the way out on that end. It's a lot heavier to pull them off the rack, especially this high up. I'm probably gonna have to climb up on the bench to get tubing down anyway. So I think if I just go with 10-foot sections, it'll be a lot easier. So we'll do that. Okay, that's one. Two down. Whew. All right. It works! I mean, it's not like there's a whole lot that could fail with this design. Now I kind of want to go get all the rest of my tubing and bring it in here. And I'm pretty happy because I thought it was going to be a difficult reach to get up there, but it's like if I'm standing on my tippity toes, I can reach it pretty easily, so that's good, that's good. That was almost sketchy. Ow. Oh, wow. All right, so that's all DOM. This is welded pipe. That was a workout. That's pretty sweet. Let's hope my welds hold up. If one of those welds goes, that'll be a bad day. Good footage, I guess. Be funny. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We got it done today. I was quite happy with this. This is super fantastic. I can't wait to use it because it's just gonna be so much nicer to have all my tubing in here rather than going all the way over to the shed, the metal shed that we have on the property. I have to go over there, open it up, get the stuff out. If it's raining, I don't ever bring tubing back and forth because I don't want to get it rusty than it is. So having it inside is gonna be a huge, huge upgrade. I'm very excited about this. This is something I always wanted to do in the other building, just never had the space to. So very excited. We have it, it's done. Tubing is in here, weatherproof, nice and safe. So very excited. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really love making these things. It was super fun, very challenging doing this little taper deal down here. But it worked. I think they turned out pretty nice. They look pretty good. I would have loved to powder coat them, but I frankly ran out of time, and I don't know that it would gain us anything because all the powder coat would just get scraped off so quickly with that much tubing sitting in there. Anyway, though, thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't yet, make sure you go down and subscribe so you see every time I upload a new video every 2 weeks on Sunday. If you really enjoyed the video, go ahead and comment. Let me know what you think of these. I always love reading the comments you guys send, so I'll make sure to respond to them. But go ahead and comment, like the video if you would. That's really appreciated. But, like I said, make sure you subscribe so you get to see every time I upload a new video. And for now, that's going to have to be it. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to posting again in a couple more weeks, guys. Bye.